Hello everybody, Dr.StarRx here, and welcome to the channel, and welcome to this video. And in this video, I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into it. Don't want to waste your time. I'm going to be talking about 4 important things that I've learned from my first semester of veterinary school, and 4 things to know if you're planning on going to veterinary school. So for the first thing I want to talk about things that I've learned from my first semester of veterinary school, things that you should probably know going into it. And once again, this is just my opinion, subjective advice. It's good to get good grades, okay? Those are great, but it's more important to become a doctor. And you're probably thinking,
okay, what are you talking about, Star?
Well, I'll tell you. So a lot of you that are going to be, that are actually right now in the application cycle for a lot of these schools, some of y'all getting interviews, some of you already interviewed already. Some of y'all may even got acceptance letters, I don't know. The thing is though, you're probably used to a certain level of excellence, in terms of academics, getting good grades, getting all A's and B's, highest in your class. Some of y'all are probably like the top 1% of your graduating class in your high school, or the valedictorian or whatever. And then in college, the same thing, summa cum laude, magna cum laude, whatever. And then when you go to veterinary school, you're gonna probably expect that same level of excellence, which is good. You should strive for perfection. You're never going to get to perfection because we're just human beings, but you should always strive for perfection. That's what I believe, at least. But the thing is, when you get to veterinary school, and I see some of my classmates, that, I guess, mindset is good, but it can also lead you down a slippery slope of quick disappointment. Some of my classmates, they even told me they were used to being a straight A student, and when they got to school, they became a B or a C student. And there's nothing necessarily wrong with that, because at the end of the day, what I've learned is that you're becoming a doctor. Yes, you want to strive for A's, yes, you want to strive for excellence, but at the end of the day, as long as you graduate in 4 years and get that doctorate of veterinary medicine, you're all doctors. No one's going to look at your grade, GPA, and say, oh my goodness, you got a 4.0, you got a 3.5, or she got a 4.0. They're going to say, you're a doctor. You're going to be expected to produce and work in the real world as a doctor. And also, even about the academic portion of things. Let's say you got an 80 on a test, and that just means you only know 80% of that information that you're tested on. That means if you want to know 100%, you can go back in your own spare time and learn it. Because honestly, you're going to need to learn it because you're going to be a doctor. All the information that you're learning in veterinary school is pertaining to your career. So you honestly need to go back and learn it. So the tests, that's just that's just academic stuff, But at the end of the day, you're becoming a doctor. And for me personally, I'm someone who always likes to strive for A's, okay? Like I said, I'm not telling you not to strive for A's. If you want to get an A. Do what you want to do, I am someone that strives for A's, okay? And so far, I've been doing well. But at the same time, I'm not striving for the A just to, strive for an A. I'm striving for the A because I want to be the best doctor I can be. I don't want to just cram 2 days for the test to get the A. I want to study in advance and learn information, not for the test, but for my career. You know what I'm saying? I want to understand it and know it for my career. The test is just it's just a step. It's just a part of the journey, okay? For me becoming a doctor.
Yes, sir.
I'm looking beyond to the career aspect. I need to know this for my career, and I want to be the best doctor I can be. So at the end of the day, be the best veterinary doctor you can be. And that's my one point right there. So next thing, you will be stressed during school, but what's important is how you manage and handle that stress. Now, everybody's different. Everybody handles stress differently, I'm not one to judge. I like to handle my stress, productively and, legally. Like I said, I'm not judging. You do you. But what's most important in school is that you need to be able to manage and handle your stress. Also, another important thing is you gotta find your rhythm your first semester. Find best practices that can help you traverse and navigate veterinary school. I feel like that should be developed your first semester, getting the feel for how veterinary school is and find your rhythm, being your study habits, your time management skills, your school to social life balance, we will call it. I think the first semester is also a good time to develop that rhythm. Thirdly, veterinary school is a long and quick 4 year. Now, I'm not no 4th year, I'm still a 1st year, and you're probably thinking,
Why are you even saying that? You're not even at your 4th year.
That's something you probably expect the 4th year to tell you. Oh yeah, it's a quick, long process. And the reason why I'm saying is because it feels like yesterday I was a freshman.
What?
Not a freshman in the world. Feels like I was in my first day orientation, and now I'm at the end of the semester talking about it on YouTube. It went by really fast, faster than I expected. But at the same time, during the semester, it felt long. There were days where we'd be going to class, I wake up at 7, get up, go to class at 8, and then leave school at like 8 or 9. That's like a 12, 13-hour work day, It's a long and quick 4 years, and I feel like this is not going to change next semester and the semesters going forward. So yeah, be prepared for that. And lastly, you will be surprised at how much you'll be able to learn in a short amount of time. One thing about veterinary school is, the process of being selected, the process of, get accepted into school, you're meant to be there, all right? The committee, they chose you because they believe you can handle the academic rigor. You're intelligent. Even though you may not feel that way the first semester, you may feel like, I don't know nothing, I don't know what's going on, I feel so dumb. That, trust me, you're intelligent. I believe intelligence is the ability to learn and then apply it. And it's crazy how much that you will learn in your first semester in only like a 4-month span, like a 4-month window. It's crazy how much you'll learn. You'd be surprised too. You may feel like during the semester, man, I didn't do too hot in physio. But at the end of the semester, you go home and talk to your parents. You say, hey, tell me something you learned for school. And there you go breaking down the cardiac cycle and, the cardiovascular cycle. And talking about pressures and arterial pressures, diastolic, systolic, and all this other jazz. Like, whoa, how didn't I remember that? Because you're more intelligent than you think. So give yourself a pat on the back because you deserve it. So enjoy veterinary school. Enjoy the learning process. When you get in, celebrate, but understand it's about to get real. But at the same time, get excited for it because it's fun and enjoy it. That's my 4 things I've learned from my first semester of veterinary school and 4 things that you should know going into it. Thank you for taking time to watch this video. I appreciate y'all. Love you all. God bless you all, and I'll see y'all next one.